Collectively, they are known as your gut microbiome, and they're incredibly important for overall health. However, certain types of bacteria in your intestines can also contribute to many diseases. Many factors, including the food you eat, can impact the type of bacteria found in your digestive tract. In this video, we talk about small amounts of these foods can make a big difference in your microbiome. Welcome to Health Discovery, and before we get started with the video, don't forget to smash the like button, share the video, and subscribe to the channel. Now let's get started. Number 10. Sauerkraut. One of the best foods for your microbiome diet is sauerkraut. This pickled cabbage appetizer and topping provides probiotics through the process of fermentation. Sauerkraut is also one of a few foods that contain Lactobacillus bacteria, especially Lactobacillus plantarum. Plantarum can live in your gut and prevent pathogenic disease-causing microorganisms from flourishing. Number 9. Increase your intake of probiotics. Probiotics are living microorganisms, typically bacteria, that have been shown to have certain health benefits. Most of the time, probiotics don't permanently colonize the intestines. However, they might improve your health by altering the microbiome's general composition and assisting your metabolism. However, the researchers observed that after the microbiome had been weakened, the probiotics appear to have their greatest impact in helping to restore it to health. Probiotics can, however, enhance the performance of some gut bacteria, as well as the particular kinds of compounds they produce, according to some research. By eating more probiotic-rich foods, such as yogurt, kimchi, kefir, sauerkraut, and other fermented foods, you can increase the number of probiotics in your body. As an alternative, you can think about taking a probiotic supplement. However, before beginning a supplement regimen, make sure to consult your doctor, especially if you are currently on any other medications or have any underlying medical issues. Number 8. Eat foods rich in polyphenols. Plant substances known as polyphenols provide a variety of health advantages, including lowering cholesterol, blood pressure, inflammation, and oxidative stress. Polyphenols are sometimes indigestible by human cells. Most polyphenols reach the colon, where they are broken down by gut bacteria, because they are not adequately absorbed. Dark chocolate and cocoa are two examples of foods high in polyphenols, as are grape skins, red wine, almonds, onions, blueberries, and broccoli. Humans' levels of bifidobacteria and lactobacillus can be increased, while their levels of Clostridia can be decreased thanks to cocoa's polyphenols. In addition, the microbiota modifications are linked to lower triglyceride and C-reactive protein levels, which are indicators of inflammation. Similar results have been seen from red wine polyphenols, which have also been proven to raise levels of good bacteria in those with metabolic syndrome. Number 7. Eat a plant-based diet. The growth of various species of intestinal bacteria is promoted more by diets comprising animal-based foods than it is by diets based on plants. Numerous studies have demonstrated the potential benefits of vegetarian diets for gut flora, which may be related to their high-fiber content. We discovered that vegetarian diets decrease body weight, inflammation, and cholesterol levels in obese individuals, as well as the number of microorganisms that cause disease. It remains unclear, nevertheless, whether the advantages of a vegetarian diet on the gut flora are brought about by avoiding meat, or if additional variables may also be at play. Number 6. Eat whole grains. Whole grains are rich in fiber and complex carbohydrates like beta-glucan. In order to encourage the development of healthy bacteria in the gut, these carbohydrates travel to the large intestine rather than being absorbed in the small intestine. In these studies, whole grains also improved feelings of satiety, decreased inflammation, and certain heart disease risk factors. Keep in mind, however, that some studies suggest that gluten-containing cereals, such as wheat, barley, and rye, may potentially have a negative effect on gut health by raising intestinal permeability and inflammation in some individuals. More investigation is required to discover whether eating grains containing gluten may also change the gut flora in healthy persons who do not have celiac disease or a sensitivity to gluten. Number 5. If you can, breastfeed for at least 6 months. At birth, a baby's microbiota starts to mature appropriately. Studies, however, indicate that some bacteria may already be present in newborns before they are even born. An infant's microbiome is constantly changing during the first 2 years of life and is populated by advantageous bifidobacteria that can digest the carbohydrates in breast milk. Numerous studies have demonstrated that compared to breastfed infants, formula-fed newborns have a different microbiome with fewer bifidobacteria. Furthermore, breastfeeding is linked to lower risks of obesity, allergies, and other illnesses that may be brought on by variations in the gut flora. Number 4. Eat prebiotic foods. Prebiotics are substances found in foods that help the gut's good bacteria develop. They are primarily complex carbohydrates or fibers that human cells cannot process. Instead, specific types of gut bacteria dissect and burn them as fuel. Prebiotics are found in many fruits, vegetables, and whole grains, but they can also be found on their own. A prebiotic can also be resistant to starch. The microorganisms in the large intestine break down this form of starch since it is not absorbed in the small intestine. Prebiotics may help prevent diseases like heart disease and type 2 diabetes since they have been demonstrated to lower insulin, triglyceride, and cholesterol levels in obese persons. Number 3. Eat fermented foods. Foods that have experienced fermentation, where yeast or bacteria break down the carbohydrates they contain, have undergone this process. Yogurt, kimchi, sauerkraut, kefir, kombucha, and tempeh are a few examples of foods that have undergone fermentation. A form of bacteria called Lactobacillus is abundant in many of these foods and is good for your health. According to research, those who consume a lot of yogurts seem to have more lactobacilli in their intestines. Additionally, these persons have lower levels of Enterobacteriaceae, a group of bacteria linked to inflammation and a number of chronic illnesses. Similarly to this, numerous studies have demonstrated that eating yogurt can enhance gut flora and lessen lactose intolerance symptoms. Yogurt may also improve the microbiome's functionality and makeup. However, a lot of yogurts, particularly flavored yogurts, have a lot of sugar in them. Consequently, it is recommended to choose yogurt that is plain, unsweetened, or flavorless, and that is prepared solely of milk and bacterial combinations, sometimes referred to as starting cultures. Additionally, check the label to see if it says contains live-active cultures to assist your gut health. Furthermore, fermented soybean milk may promote the growth of beneficial bacteria, such as bifidobacteria and lactobacilli, while decreasing the quantities of some other harmful strains of bacteria. Kimchi may also benefit the gut flora. Number 2. Eat lots of vegetables, legumes, beans, and fruit. The finest sources of nutrients for a healthy microbiome are fruits and vegetables. They contain a lot of fiber that your body cannot process. But some bacteria in your stomach can break down fiber, which promotes the growth of those bacteria. Additionally, beans and other legumes are highly high in fiber. Raspberries, artichokes, green peas, broccoli, chickpeas, lentils, beans, whole grains, bananas, and apples are a few high-fiber foods that are beneficial to your gut flora. Since they can improve gut health and reduce intestinal inflammation, bifidobacteria are regarded as helpful bacteria. Number 1. Eat a diverse range of foods. Your intestines are home to hundreds of different kinds of bacteria, each of which has a unique function in maintaining health and differing nutritional requirements. In general, a diversified microbiome is seen as beneficial. Sadly, the typical Western diet lacks variety and is high in fat and sugar. In actuality, only 12 plant and 5 animal species are used to create an estimated 75% of the world's food. However, the diets in some rural areas are frequently more varied and abundant in various plant sources. Due to this, a few studies have revealed that persons from rural parts of Africa and South America had far more diverse gut microbiomes than people from cities in Europe or the US. So that's all for it for today's video. I hope you all liked this video. Please let us know in the comment box about your opinion, and do recommend some topics you want to see in the video in the future.